Hello, folks, and welcome to Trudge On Through. My name is Rob, and I thought I'd showcase some of the things that I've recently made. I went to my local fly shop, Schultz Outfitters, and started taking beginner fly tying classes. The first time that I went, I was able to tie up this clouser minnow with lead dumbbell eyes and some uh, deer hair, and the following week, I was able to tie up these two woolly buggers, which turned out really, really nice. Um, the reason that I love going to my local fly shop is because they have the knowledge to answer your questions, and of course, they have the patience to help you out in any way that they can. Um, the following week, I tied up these two made out of, I believe, Turner from Carpetman Jigs called them zonkers. It's made out of rabbit fur, and this one's a leech, and that's crawdad. I can't wait to catch some really nice smallmouth bass on those. And then this past week, we tied up a couple of minnow patterns made out of craft fur. This was a little more challenging because the craft fur is very wispy and it's coarse, so it has a tendency to cut through your thread, which I found somewhat challenging because when you're frustrated by your thread being cut, it's no big deal, really. Just the initial impact is like, oh no, but you just wrap it up and begin tying again, and those were a lot of fun. Also, I went to Paracord Planet on YouTube and uh, tried tying the Covenant Oath, which turned out really nice. The first time that I tried tying, I went to my local big box hardware store and bought their paracord, which it was rather frustrating. It took me 4 hours because I was tying with paracord or weaving with paracord that came in multiple different sizes. Nothing was consistent. Paracord Planet sells high quality paracord and made things a lot more easy. Um, so I hit up them on YouTube, and step by step they show you how to weave this paracord uh, called the Covenant Oath pattern, and it turned out really nice. Um, so this is my second uh, uh, shotgun or rifle sling. This one only took me uh, about 3 hours. This one I tied last night, and I was able to tie it within, or pardon me, weave it within uh, just 2.5 hours. And they turned out really nice. So the first one I gave away to my best friend, and then this one I am going to give to my other best friend. I have multiple best friends, of course. But this one I'm keeping for myself. I love to give away stuff, and it's hard to be selfish, but I do need a rifle sling, so was able to tie that up again with hitting up Paracord Planet and watching their Covenant Oath uh, while pausing multiple times throughout their video. Now, I would like to ask you to support your local fly shop because they have the knowledge to answer all your questions. When you buy materials from them, you're paying a little bit more, but you're getting so much more in return because they're able to converse with you and tell you step by step on how to tie them up and uh, ask you what you're looking for and guide you to the materials that you're in need of. When you go to Temu or places like Amazon and order your materials through them, they don't have the resources that you need in order to continue on. If you're just starting out in this hobby of tying flies, you want to buy high quality tools. My first experience was to buy what I could afford at that time instead of saving up for high quality tools. And it frustrated me, and I quit immediately. The bobbin I had kept on cutting the thread, and I just walked away from it. So what I ended up having to do was to save up for a little while, and I hit up the flysmith. He sells high quality tools, and I encourage you to go to the flysmith's website and save up like I did, buy those high quality tools so that you don't get frustrated and just quit and walk away from it. Because this is a really enjoyable hobby to tie up these flies, and it's going to produce some fish. So there's a few resources that I hit up on YouTube. Fly tying with NIMBY is a great resource that I follow, along with Davey McPhail and The Craft. All of those guys are have the patience to guide you through as best as they can over the internet. And also, like I said, hit up the Flysmith. He's very popular on YouTube. He's very talented, and all these guys are talented that I've mentioned. So don't lose hope, don't lose faith. Just trudge on through and keep tying. The more you practice, the easier it's going to get. It takes time, it takes patience, and it takes knowledge. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you have great adventures and enjoy tying flies. Thanks, guys. Tight lines. Take care.